Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna do a New Year's Eve glam makeup look. But before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell and follow me on all my social media accounts. And please keep on watching. So when I hear New Year's Eve event or party or event of some sort, all I think about is glitter. So today I'm gonna create a smoky eye with a little bit of glitter in it. So I'm gonna start with the eye, so if there's any fallout, we can clean it up later with foundation, concealer and all that. So I'm gonna zoom you in now and let's jump into it. Okay, so in this look, I'm gonna use all my holy grail products, all the products that I really love and that I'm sure that they're gonna stay all night. So I'm gonna start with the eyes as I mentioned before. So I'm gonna prime my eyes with the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. I think it's actually one of the best eye primers out there. So I'm gonna use a sponge. Just apply a tiny amount. You don't need much of it. You can also prime your eyes with any type of concealer you have, but make sure to set it with translucent powder before applying your eyeshadow in order to prevent it from creasing. After that, I'm gonna set it with the Nikea Joy Velvet Finishing Powder. I know I've talked a lot about this powder, but it's actually really good. It's a finely milled translucent powder. So I'm just gonna set the primer with some powder and push it into my lids like this. And now for eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Morphe 3502 palette. It looks like this. Okay, so the first shade I'm gonna use is this shade here, which is called Terracotta. I'm gonna use it as the transition shade. So remember to tap off the excess. So I'm just gonna lay it in my crease like this. So this is a BH Cosmetics brush from a set I just bought. I showed it in my mini haul video. I'm gonna link it up here. So I've been loving this set so much. Go and check the video out so you can see all the brushes. They are so soft and fluffy. Okay, so with a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna use this shade here. It's a kind of a light burgundy or dark terracotta color. This shade is called Chestnut. I'm gonna use it to deepen up the crease. So basically I'm gonna apply it here in my outer corner and my inner corner. I wanna leave the center empty for the glitter. So make sure to blend your eyeshadow windscreen wiper motions into the crease and circular motions into the outer and inner corners. And now I'll go back with the bigger fluffy brush and blend the colors together. So now I'm gonna use this shade here, which is called Muddy. It's a kind of a cool tone, deep brown shade. So I'm gonna apply it with an even smaller blending brush into my outer and inner corners. Always remember to tap off the excess. You don't want your eyeshadow to look muddy or patchy. Just go with a light hand a little at a time and build up the color as you like. So I want to deepen up the colors a little bit more, so I'm gonna be using my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I'm gonna be using this brown shade here, which is called Good as Gone, and I'm gonna put it in my inner and outer corners as well. Yeah, that's much better. So now I'll take back the bigger fluffy brush and I'm gonna diffuse all the colors together. We don't want any harsh lines in this eye look. So now I'm gonna take a flat brush and pack on this color and leave the center empty, just to smoke out the eye look even more. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back and blend the colors together. So now I'm gonna take this black shade here, which is called Jet, to deepen up my crease. So it's a kind of a black color with a hint of shimmer in it, but this shimmer doesn't show. But when you have a shimmer in an eyeshadow, it helps blend the color, because darker colors are harder to blend. Dark matte colors are harder to blend. So I'll take the terracotta shade back, the first shade that we used, to blend the colors together and remove any harsh lines. Now I don't have glitter per se, but for the empty space in my lids, I'm gonna use the highlighter from Fenty Beauty, the Kilowatt highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. You guys, if you've seen my first impression of this highlighter, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. I mean, look. It's so glittery. The color is crazy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pack on the color on the center of my lid. Yes, yes. This is what I had in mind. What do you think, guys? I'm gonna add more to intensify the color. And I'm gonna go back and blend the edges. So to blend in the glitter, I'm gonna add some of this shimmer here. It's a kind of a cool tone gold shimmer. This shade is called Smog. I'm just gonna add it to the edges of the glitter, just to blend it with the other colors. And now I'm gonna apply eyeliner. I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is the mini size. It's also in the mini haul video I uploaded earlier. I'm gonna link it here. So I'm gonna go offline for a second, do some wings, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the wings and my lashes on. So let's start with the complexion. So before the foundation, I'm gonna conceal my acne and my redness with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I really love this one. It's full coverage. That's why I use it to cover my acne if I'm gonna use a medium coverage foundation, which is gonna happen next. So I'm just gonna apply the concealer on my acne and blend it with a sponge. And thankfully this shade is right for me in winter, because I got a little bit pale, opposite to summer, which I'm a little bit tanned than this. So you might be surprised, but my face is actually doing better than the past couple of weeks. So this acne is hormonal and I'm treating that. Treatment takes 6 months It's been 3, so fingers crossed. Hopefully after 6 months, this all will be cleared. Okay, now I'm gonna blend the concealer. See how full coverage it is? I really love it. Okay, so for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Lancome Tint Miracle Foundation. This one is a radiant foundation, which means it gives like this glowy finish. It's not dewy, but it gives this radiant, lit from within glow type of a thing. The only thing that I don't like about this foundation is that it's medium coverage. That's why I used the concealer before applying it. And as you can see, my skin needs full coverage foundations at the moment. I don't know if you can see the glow that this foundation gives. Hopefully the camera will pick it up, but maybe the studio lights will not help in showing you this glow that I'm talking about. So when you apply your foundation, make sure to go a little bit down to your neck. You don't want this line that separates your face from your neck. Just blend it with your neck to remove this line, as well as make sure you do this when you apply your foundation near your nose, in order to go into these lines and not miss it and make like visible lines, red lines. And same for around the mouth. And also go a little bit into your ears. You don't want your ears to be like white and your foundation is yellow or tanned. Just a tiny bit of foundation. Okay, now we want to finish off the eyes, so I'm gonna take a small blending brush. Actually, first I'm gonna add some black liner in my waterline. So this is the NYX, let me read it, it's a very long name. This is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner. So this is in the shade black, obviously. I don't know if it has like a shade name. Yeah, it's SL07 Jet Black. I'm gonna add that to my waterline first, and then we're gonna finish off the eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm gonna take the first shade that we worked with, which was called Terracotta, and I'm gonna add that to my lower lash line. And then I'll take the shade Good as Gone that we used before and add it really close to my lash line. Maybe I'll use this kind of a flat brush, but it's really not. Tap off the excess and really put it close to my lower lash line. And I think that will be it for the eyes. Okay, for bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It looks like this, and I've been holding it the whole video. And I'm gonna use this angled contour brush from the same BH Cosmetics brush set that I've talked about before. And I've been really loving this brush for bronzer and contour. So if you have a really smoky eye like this, I don't recommend that you intensify the bronzer or the contour. You want all the focus to be on your eyes. So we'll just I think that's enough for bronzer. I hope the camera even shows it. I think sometimes this camera doesn't even show anything, like the colors of things. I mean, I'm looking at the monitor here, I don't see any bronzer. But it's really more intense in real life. Maybe I will like do crazy bronzing situation in order for you guys to actually see it. Some here. So I add some bronzer or contour here. If you wanna like hide your this double chin. I don't think I have double chin, but when I do this it appears for some reason. So contouring this part makes it look smaller. And I forgot to add concealer. Okay, for concealer I'm gonna mix some of this Too Faced Born This Way with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This one is a lighter shade, so I like to use it to highlight. And this one is really high coverage or full coverage, so I use it to cover up any dark circles. Okay, so in winter I haven't been setting my concealer with translucent powder because my skin has been very dry, but feel free to set your under eyes, your whole face, it's totally up to you. But I'm not gonna do that because I want my skin to stay hydrated. I don't want anything sucking out the moisture out of my face. Okay, for blush I'm gonna be using this NARS Exposed Cheeks palette. So also for blush we wanna keep it light, so I think I'll use this shade here, which is Come Hither, I think. And I'm gonna use another brush of the BH Cosmetics set. So I really love this palette because the colors are so soft, and it has this sheen to the like in the blush shades, of course, and the bronzer shades as well. It has this sheen which gives this lit from within situation on your face. And now for highlight I'm gonna be using this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold, and you already know how much I love this highlighter. Can you see the glue? I hope you can. And finally for lips, I'm gonna use a nude-ish lipstick today. So when I have a smoky eye, I like to make all the attention to my eyes, as I mentioned 100 times by now. So that's why I'm gonna use a nude lipstick today. And this one is actually, I just bought it, never used it. So it's gonna be a tiny first impression situation here. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Very Victoria, and it looks like this. It's still brand new, so it's kind of a taupe color. So I'm gonna try that now, and I'm really excited because I've been dying to try one of Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks. So I'm fingers crossed. So let's dig in. So creamy. So I think it's basically my lip color, but much better. So there you have it, guys. This is the finished look. I hope you like this look. I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And follow me on all my social media accounts. If you have any questions about any products, makeup products, skincare, anything that I've used, anything that you want me to use, pop them in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I have these baby hairs. They only go to this side. If you try to move them to the other side, look what happens. Face from your neck, just blend it. So this is if you did, please give it a if you did, please give it a what? If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Yes, that's